Hi Red Base, it's Misty. I'm here to read you a story again, and this time the title of my story is called The Troll, and it's written by Julia Donaldson, and it's illustrated by David Roberts. Now, can you see the troll on the front cover? And he's holding a banner, and written on the banner is the name of the writer and the name of the illustrator, and also the name of the title of the book. Also, we can see the pirates. We don't know their names as yet, but we will do as we read the story. So I'm going to turn the page over. I'm going to turn some pages over so that we can start. There was once a troll who lived under a bridge. That's where trolls are supposed to live. Let's turn the page over. Meanwhile, far out at sea, there were some pirates who lived in a ship. That's where pirates are supposed to live. Can we see the pirates? We saw them on the front cover, didn't we? I'm going to turn the page over again. Trolls are supposed to eat goats, but no goat ever came trip-trapping over the troll's little bridge. So he ate fish instead. But one morning he heard a faint noise on his bridge. Up he popped, and he said what trolls are supposed to say, which is, "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm scuttling," said a tiny black creature, "and I'm a spider." "Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat," said the troll. No goats. Goats have fur," said the spider. "Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "You'll make a nice change from fish." Let's turn the page over to see what happens next. "Oh, please don't eat me," said the spider. "Why don't you go further down the road to the other bridge? It's a much better bridge for goats." "All right then," said the troll. So he picked up his frying pan and his cookery book, and off he strode. I'm turning the page over. Pirates are supposed to dig for treasure, and these pirates have a treasure map with a rhyme on it. Between the palm tree and the rocks, 6 feet deep lies a treasure box. There's the treasure map, and here's all the pirates. The pirates dug and they dug, but all that they found was a grumpy mole. See the grumpy mole? "It must be the wrong island," they said. All that digging had made them hungry. It was Ben Buckle's turn to do the cooking. He cooked fish pie. "It's soggy," said Perky Patch. "It's slimy," said Peg Polka Dot. "When we find the gold, we can buy a decent cookery book," said Hank Chief. And they set sail again. Let's turn the page over and see what happens next in the adventure. The troll was sitting under his new bridge, his middle-sized bridge, reading his cookery book. Suddenly he heard a sound above his head. Up he popped. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he roared. "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm pattering," said a furry creature, "and I'm a mouse." You see the mouse? "Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat," said the troll. "No goats have long ears," said the mouse. "Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "I'm getting sick of fish." "Oh, please don't eat me," said the mouse. "Why don't you go down to the next bridge? There are goats trip-trapping over that one all the time." "Very well," said the troll, and he picked up his things again and off he strode. I'm going to turn the page over now and see what the troll does next. Meanwhile, the pirates had discovered another island. They dug and they dug, but all that they found was a rusty old bucket with a crab in it. "It's the wrong island again," they said. That night, Percy Patch did the cooking. He cooked fish soup. "It's bony," said Ben Buckle. "It's briny," said Peg Polka Dot. "If only we could find the gold, we could pay for a proper cook," said Hank Chief. Now I'm going to turn the page over and see what happens next. The troll was frying fish under his new big bridge when he heard a sound above his head. Up he popped. "Who's that trip-trapping over my bridge?" he bellowed. "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm lollipopping," said a creature with long ears, "and I'm a rabbit." "Oh, bother, I thought you were a goat," said the troll. "No, goats have hoofs," said the rabbit. "Never mind, I'll eat you anyway," said the troll. "Anything's better than fish." "Oh, please don't eat me," said the rabbit. "Why don't you walk down to the next bridge? There are herds of goats trip-trapping over that one." "Are you sure?" asked the troll. Once again, he packed up and off he strode. Let's turn the page over and see what happens next. Meanwhile, the pirates were digging on a new island. They dug and they dug, but all that they found was an old Wellington boot with a nest of centipedes in it. Look at those centipedes. "We'll never find the right island," they said. That night it was Peg Polka Dot's turn to do the cooking. She cooked fish cakes. "They're sticky," said Ben Buckle. "They're sandy," said Percy Patch. Hank Chief said nothing. He was too busy being sick all over the side of the ship. Ooh. They didn't enjoy their meal. So let's turn the page over and see what they did next. The Trolls River grew wider and wider. Then it stopped being a river and it flowed into the sea. The Troll found himself on a sandy beach. "There's not another bridge," he said. The rabbit was tricking me. But then he spotted some hoof prints in the sand. "A goat at last," he cried. He looked round, but he couldn't see any goats. Never mind, it will probably come out tomorrow," he said. The Troll followed the hoof prints. They led him to a spot between a tall palm tree and 2 big rocks. "I know," he thought. "I'll dig a pit. Then tomorrow the goat will fall into it and I can eat it." Now then, there's something familiar about this picture. There's a tall palm trees and 2 big rocks. Was that not on the treasure map? Let's go back a bit and see. Yes, it says, "Between the palm tree and the rocks, 6 feet deep, lies a treasure box." And that's exactly where the Troll was. So let's turn the page over and see what happens next. The Troll dug and dug with his frying pan. Just when he thought the hole was deep enough, the pan hit something hard. It was a big chest. "Perfect," said the Troll. "I can hide in here and keep warm. Then when the goat falls into the hole, I'll open the lid and pop up." He lifted the lid. The chest was full of round gold things. I think that was the treasure. What do you think it was? "These are no use to me," he said, and he threw them all into the sea. Then he climbed into the chest and lay down. He's throwing all the treasures into the sea. "Tomorrow I can have goat for breakfast instead of fish," he thought, as he drifted off to sleep. I'm going to turn the page over and I'm going to see what happened next. It was dark when the pirates arrived at the next island. "This is the spot," said Hank, chief. "But someone's been digging here." "Already," said Ben Buckle. "Don't say they found the treasure before us," said Percy Patch. "No, look, here it is," cried Peg Polka Dot. The chest was heavy. "It must be full of gold," said Hank Chief. "Quick! Back to the ship before anyone stops us." So they're lifting up the chest and they're taking it back to the ship. They don't know that the Troll's inside. So let's turn the page over and see what happens next. The Troll was woken up by a loud bang. "That's my breakfast falling into the hole," he thought. But why was the chest heaving and swaying? And why was the lid opening? Surely goats couldn't open lids. The lid opened wide. Staring down at the troll were 4 angry pirates. "Where's the gold?" shouted Handkerchief. I threw it into the sea," said the troll. "The plank, the plank, the plank," yelled Ben Buckle and Percy Patch. "Make him walk the plank." Let's turn the page and see over what they did to the troll. The next second, the pirates were pushing him onto it. "Who's that trip-trapping over my plank?" jeered Handkerchief. "I'm not trip-trapping, I'm shuffling," said the troll in a very small voice, "and I'm a troll." He reached the end of the plank. His knees was knocking. "Jump!" yelled the pirates. He's right at the edge of the plank. Let's turn the page over and see what happens. But just then, Peg Polkadot came running up. "Wait," she said. I found something else inside the chest." In one hand, she held the troll's frying pan. In the other hand, she held his cookery book. "Stop," said Handkerchief. He looked at the troll in a new way. "Can you cook?" he asked.
"Yes," said the troll.
"And yes," shouted the pirates. "Then you can stay," said Handkerchief.
"Thank you," said the troll,
And he shuffled back along the plank.
"When shall I start?"
"Now," said Hank. The pirates showed the troll the ship's kitchen. The troll grinned. He turned to his favourite page in his cookery book.
"Shall I make us a nice goat stew?" he asked.
"Goat? Goat? But pirates don't eat goat," said Handkerchief. "We want what pirates are supposed to eat."
"And what's that?"
asked the troll. "Fish," said the pirate chief. Pirates like fish. And Red Base, that is the end of this story. The troll did not get to eat the goat. So that's bye for now. Bye, Red Base.